One of the biggest blessings of a sent man is that God is always with you. When you are sent, one thing you have a guarantee for is that God won't leave you.
Prepare your heart. God is about to speak. Every encounter with God leaves you changed. Welcome to Revival Mysteries TV.
Like warfare, there are hazards of mission. Every sent man will face them. I can't tell you how many people have insulted us. God does names. One looked at me and said, he's wearing that comrade safari and talking nonsense and nodding his head. At least I'm a comrade of somebody. They will strike you, you want to die. If you don't have stamina, you may be sent for 2 weeks. But those of us who have learned how to receive help, Paul said, I continue to this day because the Lord, Acts 26:22, helped me. So there are hazards in mission, misunderstanding, rejection, persecution, even loneliness. There are times when you go to mission, you are coming back, your heart will be so lonely, lost we enter. You will just want to find yourself on a beach somewhere, sunbathing. You won't know where it came from. Loneliness. Some people went for mission. They started looking for men and women to date. They are not bad people. It's hazard. Loneliness entered the soul. So they wanted to embrace the opposite sex. They didn't know. Their head, something is telling them, you want to fall? You want to fall. And they still went. So we'll show you structures. Being sent guarantees divine presence. That's why you see many things happen around us in the mission field that we know we don't even have faith for. It's because God is with you. So if you are sent, you are guaranteed of divine presence. And if God is with you, the Bible says, who can be against you? So when we encourage people to go into missions, we are also opening them up to possibilities. One of it is God's presence. Look at the children of Israel when God went with them. The Bible said he rebuked even kings for their sakes. Touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. He said their shoe grew with them, their clothes didn't grow weary. He fed them with manna, angels' bread. When they needed water, the rock brought water for them. That presence will guarantee preservation. Most of us are saying, God, where are you? Where are you? It's because we are not committed to the assignment. Those of us who are in the mission field, when we lift our voice, heaven hears. When we make requests, there is answer. Because we are guaranteed. Not just because the Bible said the Holy Ghost will be in us and with us. Experientially, we see God every day. Number 2, authority. When you are sent with authority. I know I carry it because I'm sent. There was a time when I needed a feeling to feel powerful. I outgrew it. The moment he sent me, he wielded authority into that errand. The message carries it. Go! That's all. I carried authority. Luke 10:19. When he sent them, he said, cast out devils. Tread upon serpents and scorpions. Lay hands on the sick. Raise the dead. The sent man is sent with authority. In Luke 24:49, he said, wait until you are endued with power. You can't be sent and not have authority. See, when I went to Canada on Wednesday, that was like the worst journey of my life. I was supposed to fly to London 6 hours, 30 minutes thereabout, 2 hours layover, and then fly to Montreal, which is about 7 hours or 6 hours, 30 minutes. So the whole journey was supposed to be like 17 hours. I got to London, checked into my flight after 2 hours. We sat in the plane for 4 hours, 30 minutes. The flight that was to take off by 6:20, almost 11 p.m. we were still there. They now announced and told us, sorry, the flight can't go. Operational reasons and weather. And disembarked us. And gave us a link. Download 15 pounds. and buy biscuits and eat. Get a hotel, and later they say later they will give you liability claim of £200. This is almost 12 now. No, I came down, I called my people, they got me a hotel, picked me up, I went there. As I was going, they now rescheduled me because according to them, they wanted me to catch my schedule for Canada the next day. They now rescheduled me and routed me through Amsterdam. My flight was for 8:20. It's an international flight. I had to be at the airport by 6. So I got to the hotel by 2 a.m. I looked for something to eat. I woke up 5 and got to the airport. My flight from Amsterdam, I landed Amsterdam 10:20. My flight from Amsterdam was for 3:40. So I sat down for 5 hours. Before boarding 7 hours flight to arrive where I was going. Meanwhile, they are 5 hours behind us. So I had to preach that evening. A 16 hours journey became 41 hours. And I preached 2 days. In order to be in this service, I had to fly through Morocco. So I left Saturday to Casablanca. I left Casablanca 12 midnight yesterday to arrive 5 a.m. today. I'm talking to you now. It's not a joke, sir. The thing comes with a lot of demand. But the beauty is that there's authority. And that's why I told you the story. After flying 41 hours, traveling 41 hours, I told them I will only preach for 1 hour. I'm tired. When I came up, I finished talking. The moment I finished, I said tomorrow will be power service, but let me just release something on people. The moment I said Jesus, I stood. This I was watching. The power of God hit the building like a wave, like a tornado. Now this is a French-speaking region, so they were interpreting in French. There was not so much emotion. When I said Jesus, oh my Father, the power of God swept through the building. They were holding people till I left. Word of knowledge open. Just calling cases like you are playing. Healing, 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 healing. People were crying, screaming. Even me, I was shocked. I wasn't feeling anything. I wasn't sensing anything. I just felt, since it's the first night, let me stir the water. I just said Jesus. Woo. It's like angels ran through the people. When God sends you, He gives you authority. See, that authority is your insurance. It's just at the mercy of you talking. When you talk, things happen. A woman was using a walking aid. I said, no, Mama, drop it. You shouldn't use that. That was all. She dropped it and began to. You are just there. You are just there. So every sent man is blessed with authority. See, most of us, the things we are crying for, we are still crying for them because we refuse to run God's errand. Some of you, it's not even to nations. They say, let's do outreach in Lokogoma here. You don't come. That's why the things you should think to happen or command to happen, you have been praying for 3 months. But we say, hey, and things change. My wife called me and said, my first son was not feeling well, and I was trying to catch my flight. Put your hand on him. Hey, Satan! It wasn't up to 30 minutes. He was running everywhere till date. That's authority. You can't be out for God and Satan is bullying you. No, when you went out not just for Jesus, but as Jesus. Seek first the kingdom. Matthew 6:33. It said every other thing you are looking for will be added to you. Every other thing. See, there is no week that I am not super blessed. I don't want to stir your lust. But those who are close to me, they know. People lose their peace from all around the world. They want to bless you. All around the world. I don't know 98% of those God used to bless me on daily basis. All kinds of blessings you can't imagine. Because the moment you threw yourself out, you became God's responsibility. I am blessed on every side, sir. The thing just keeps increasing. I have people who handle financial transactions. This is the job. Change the currency, just be changing, because the thing is just. I'm not preaching money. You will hardly hear me say, hey, give. No. But they can't sleep. They can't sleep. If I'm in any city and they know I'm there, people travel from far and wide. They just want to come and give you something. Most times when I travel, I have to buy bags. And because I can't, I leave things. You leave all kinds of things. From things to money. Because there's a limit you can't travel with. I don't have time to start explaining myself with immigration. You are blessed. I'm telling you, you are blessed. When you are sent, you are blessed. What others are begging for, they come to you naturally. You are blessed. And then, not to talk of the basic ones, you don't even need to buy them. There are people that have made it their calling to supply those. They just supply it. They just supply it. But it's because you are attending to the assignment. And you don't have to go from nation to nation. You are part of a family. They say we are winning souls. You are not involved. So you are not walking among the sent. That's why some of us, we are only blessed when somebody lay hands on us. It shouldn't be so. Your going out, your coming in should be blessed. Paul said, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. There remaineth for me a crown of righteousness. And he says, it's not only for me, it's also for everyone that loves the appearing of Jesus. There's a crown. What we are doing here, God won't forget it. 1 Timothy 4:7-8. God won't forget it. He said, God is not unfaithful to forget your labor of love that you bestowed upon the saints. You know, the problem with most of us is that our thinking around divine blessings is narrow. Unless an anointed person lay hands on me, prophesy over me, I won't be blessed. Listen, you may not have to need an anointed man to pray for you to prosper. There are too many channels in this kingdom. Kingdom service is one of it. If you are committed to kingdom, you will be shocked. You will be so blessed that you will even think having somebody lay hands on you in itself is a scam. Not because it is so, but God will be doing so much while you have no need of seeing anybody. Because there are many channels. But the problem of the Christian is that, hey, this anointed apostle, this anointed prophet must lay hands on me first. Some people will hear you teach heaven and earth. Guess what their prayer is? The day I will meet you. You don't need to meet me. The truth I'm showing you is more powerful than me 1,000 times. But they are not committed. You can wield authority. You can have divine backing. You can have provision and abundance. And you can be sure of reward in eternity. You don't have to go to Jesus hoping that you'll be rewarded. Like Paul, you can say with authority, there's a reward for me. Because you know the rudiments. You know the prerequisite. And it's to serve. Tonight, there is a summon. I told you, many are called. And you are part of the many. But whether you be sent or not, there are requirements. If you will commit yourself and your heart tonight and say, Lord, somebody told me, Catherine Kuhlman said, Lord, I have nothing. If you can use nothing, use me. I may not have the best of lingo. I may not be the most charismatic. I may not even feel worthy. But if you feel you can use somebody like me, if you feel you can send somebody like me, I am ready. If you will make that commitment, beyond those graduating, tonight a grace can come upon you. Because there is a demand in the kingdom for sent men. We have many politicians, but there are few sent men. We have many engineers, but there are few sent men. We have many doctors, there are few sent men. We have many businessmen, but there are few sent men. We have been overtaken by greed for what we can gain from our careers, and we have forgotten that our careers are platforms. Some of us, the biggest thing we do for God is to avail ourselves on Sunday. It's such a big deal that when we come, even we are shocked that we made out time for God. It's a night of sober reflection. You are 35 years old. You are 51 years old. You are 66 years old. You are 72 years old. To what extent have you deployed this precious time given to you to serve God's purpose? To what extent? If your life were to be censored, what's the degree of accountability as far as stewardship is concerned? You have been a Christian 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. To what extent have you participated in advancing God's agenda? How much can God entrust to you? For some of us, we have to go. For some of us, we have to pray it. And for some of us, we have to give for it. And for some of us, we have to do all three. If you don't have time to go, you should have time to pray. And if you don't have time to pray, you should have resources to give. To what extent? Imagine if it's only your kind that is on earth. If it's only people like you that remain on earth, what will be the witness that Jesus will have? Tonight there is a requirement for sent men. If you are here this evening and you are telling the Lord, I don't know your field though, I listed it. There's the marketplace, there is the people group, there are cities, there are nations, there is the church. But whichever area you have sensed before that God is sending you to, but you have not aligned, tonight is another opportunity. If you want God, of course, apart from these ones that are graduating, you want to tell the Lord again, I don't want to waste my existence any further. I want to be part of those you can entrust with a mandate and send, either with this family or whatever it is you want to commit to me. If you are making that commitment, lift your right hand. Don't do it emotionally. Do it purposefully. Do it purposefully. Those of you lifting your hand, come to the front. Let me pray with you. I just feel that those who are graduating are not all the people. You have been in that marketplace for long. You have been in that career for long. You have been in that city for long. You have been in that nation for long. Dr. Divine, come.